The following D&D campaign is rated TV MA LSVEC. It contains strong language, sexual situations, violence, extreme nerdiness, and player character conspiracy theories. It is intended only for a mature audience. Viewer discretion is advised.
Why aren't you using the... You're using the really old one.
Oh.
We haven't used this one in...
Daniel.
Hey, we're together.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be, you know, when I got the new computer, it just pulled over all the old info. So.
Is there not proper naughty behavior?
I thought we paid good money for that computer.
Yeah,
Is this what I get for my money?
You need to pay good money for Dan.
I see.
And then Dan will get his shit together.
Whoa. Well, okay.
I feel like this is going to be an HR discussion on Tuesday.
Awesome.
Okay, great. Well, it's all you, Dan. You're up, Mr. Recap.
Okay.
I'm Jules.
Yes, you're Jules tonight. It's another night here on the caves. I thought this would be a rather interesting part of the journey, and I suppose it is in a few ways. Seeing our futures, or past, or images of what might be. There was something about the shared experience. It was bonding in a way, but it's also just something about seeing all that and like unwillingly sharing some of your inner secrets. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it yet, but at least it's with friends. The new fella Bjorn seems very interesting as well. Certainly powerful. He had this amazing spell when we fought the giant fire elementals with your fire dongs swinging about. Those might have been more deadly than their fists. But Bjorn had some fancy magic there. Of course, Jules and everyone really came together in that fight. Rather impressive how strong they are and how much we've grown. I spent a few nights working on this ancient magic book with Jules. Thankfully, he's very insightful, very intelligent, and we're beginning to decipher some of the book. I like to think that Peppino would be perhaps not proud, but at least excited. I hope he can see the progress we're making. And now here we are, of course, standing about looking over this grand underground lake with something floating out there along with Ileana. I think Elxaris is out there in the carpet, and there's something else I can't quite make it out from the shore, but this is a grand lake for being underground. Let's just hope there's nothing scary or difficult here, right? Well, I guess nothing to do but get at it. Okay, that's it.
All right. So.
Am I correct in thinking we had our... Did we have a rest after this fight, or am I remembering the one before our fire dong fight?
Are you talking about a long rest?
Yeah.
You had a long rest and then the fire dong fight.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We had a long rest after the fire elementals.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep, you're right.
Okay, cool.
That's how I found out about Bjorn's magic lamp.
Yes.
Man, I missed a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. And he wants to throw a party in there sometime.
Oh yeah, he wants to become a genie.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Beautiful.
Yes, that was amazing.
So, as you all wake up around the campfire that has sort of died, you see everyone just sort of in this circle around this campfire, and what are you going to do? How are you going to start your day?
coffee.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are we at the cave thing?
Aren't we above the water?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you're around a campfire.
Okay.
You woke up around a campfire.
I had a dream, guys, that we were standing above a great body of water. I feel like we should seek this out.
Me too, right? And we were all
Yeah.
naked.
No, we weren't. No, not
We
in
definitely
my.
were naked. That was
Right?
definitely part of my dream.
Everyone's very impressive. I'm feeling a little intimidated by everyone's physiques.
I wasn't invited to the shared dream experience this time.
What?
It seems, because I don't remember a lake.
Are cats afraid of water?
But
Is
you
Derek
see?
afraid of water?
Oh wait, you haven't seen. No, Derek likes getting in water. He's
Okay.
It helps him get clean without using so much saliva.
It
Yeah.
seems pretty real. That was weird.
That felt very real.
Yeah.
Can I just assess my surroundings, see if there's anything matrixy or out of place?
Yeah, you may go ahead and make an investigation check.
Ka-ching! Oh my gosh! It tinged off my coffee cup, and it's a natural 20, so 28.
Wow.
28.
It made a beautiful ting sound in my coffee
Oh,
cup.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, you're taking a look. You notice that your surroundings are similar to the way that the cave was when it started. At the very beginning at Valmondir. It's dry. You can almost feel with that roll like fresh air coming in. In fact, would everyone else mind making investigation checks for me while I give Lennox his information?
Investigation?
Yes, please.
Well. That's a 18 for Ileana.
Okay, an 18. Great.
Also an 18.
Rolled a
Okay.
natural 20, got a 19.
Nice. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Rolled a natural 19, got an 18.
Whoa.
Oh, so
Okay.
Guys are such
A race
good
to the bottom.
investigators.
I know. What? Okay. So some of these are things that everyone notices. Some are very specific to people. So,
Okay.
Lennox, particularly for you, you are looking at your surroundings and you start looking at the things that are on your person. You open up your notebook and you see that you've translated that spell from the tome, and you have also translated 3 more title pages, like further into the book. Ileana, as you're looking, you notice that the book that you've been reading, you've taken the bookmark out of it and you've put a bookmark part of the way through another book. Bjorn, you notice that about 3 days worth of rations are missing. Jules, you notice that the smell of the air is sort of this fresh air as you're looking around. It has almost like this tropical fruit scent mixed with the sea, and it kind of reminds you of home.
Okay.
And Derek, you and Elxaris, since this was essentially a group check, are going through her journal entries and she's noted that what looks like she's put several days worth of entries in there. Although you notice that there are sections that are missing in between, like there are sentences in between that are missing, where it looks like that there's just like she just put gaps in her paragraphs. And then Lennox, for you, what you assume is wrong one. Jules looked up. You completely translated the Boon of High Magic, which that page says that a Boon of High Magic allows you to evolve into a mage of great power. Inferior casters have limitations, but with this boon, you break those limitations and ascend to the heights thought only reachable to lesser deities. You understand the basis of this spell is that you gain a 9th level spell slot, provided that you already have one, and you also gain access to one additional 9th level spell slot from any class list. and it has the requirements for how you have to cast it and the requirements for the very specific components that you have to do so.
Okay.
You also do the title pages for the Boon of Immortality, the Boon of Invincibility, and the Boon of Irresistible Offense. Oh, I'm sorry, the Boon of Immortality you did last time. I'm sorry, that's why I had. So it was the Boon of Invincibility, Irresistible Offense, and the Boon of Luck.
Oh. Right. So, I think we're missing some time.
Yeah.
It's been a couple days.
Seems like I finished a book.
Jules, you and I got further.
We've made progress. Do you remember? Does anyone remember anything?
No, not a thing.
No, just
Well,
sneaking around the lake.
It
Yeah.
says here that we, and then I want to look and just read a random event that happened in her journal.
Roll a percentile die for me.
Boy.
Sorry, Steph.
Wait, I'm
Or
rolling
sorry,
up-
Tasha.
Hold on,
Like, what?
what's a percentile?
That's the
100?
2d10s, yeah. So it's the one that has
Oh, God
double
damn
digits
it.
on it, and then its friend that has single digits on it.
It's on
Oh, I
D&D
see
Beyond.
it.
There's a D100.
Yeah.
You can click.
I see it. Yep.
Yeah.
33.
Okay, so you take a quick peek over her shoulder, and you could see that she was like flipping through some pages. So there was something that was a little bit inappropriate that you sort of skim over, and then you read through another section, and it's pretty mundane. She's just sort of listing out like the things that she saw along the way, but it was all the sort of the same, sort of the like bioluminescent fungi and some of the growth and things, but that was it.
I'm a fun guy.
Uh-oh.
Is it me? Am I gone? Who's gone?
No.
Oh, she warned us. She
Yeah.
warned us this could happen.
She was also smiling as she like froze. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Do you
I
think
did
she
not.
died
It was
at
in the
that
middle of a
moment?
really nice smile.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, the thunderstorms, maybe?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
she said.
All right.
Okay, well, at least I don't rely upon her character for all knowledge.
It's boys' night now, guys.
That's amazing.
Wait. So Lennox, what did we? Sorry, run those by me again. What we discovered? We
Aye, well,
luck, immortality, high magic, which you have dibs on, of course,
aye,
and then sorry, irresistible offense, or
Mhm.
right.
what does that mean?
Well, we just have the title pages of that, but I'm wondering if it has something to do with, sometimes I cast a spell and, I like my fire spells. My fire spells were useless against the fire dongs the other day, or days ago, whatever it was now.
Yeah.
Perhaps it forces them through, or if it's anything like this, with this high magic, I was expecting nothing on this grand a scale.
Yeah.
I thought maybe a wee bit of extra magic or a little extra oomph in the number of spells I could cast or something, but
Yeah.
not this. I know I'm not strong enough to access that yet, but
Yeah.
if it's anything like that, it's got to be something pretty fierce.
Yeah. I don't know. The luck one seems intriguing. It'd be nice to just be lucky.
Oh, wouldn't it though?
Yeah.
But you have dibs on whatever's next. In fact, if you wish, so I not to be a downer, but I know that creature, the Arcanoloth, I think we discovered is a bit, I'm sure it wants its book back. So if there's a particular one in here that you really want to decipher next, it might be better to learn one before it's discovering
Yeah.
new titles, just to make sure that you're not shorted.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, what Victoria, do we know what we have to do for, to progress past learning just the
The titles.
The titles.
So what? It's up to you guys. So what you decided you were going to do is you're going to spend your time, instead of doing like spell by spell and do all the stuff that goes with the spell, you were just going to do the titles in the amount of time that you were spending on it. So that way you could decide, oh, we're gonna then translate this spell, and this spell to see what they were. Roll just an intelligence check for me. Actually,
22.
oh, okay. Well, I was going to say at advantage, but you don't need it.
Nice.
Yeah, the two of you put your heads together and you do a little bit of math on what it's taking you. It will probably take you, provided you didn't meta roll any bad rolls, like you actually made your DCs, you could probably get this book halfway through. You could get all the titles translated in an 8-hour day, or you could do half the spells in an 8-hour day.
Oh, so if we just took, if we stopped doing it before bed and just actually worked on it, we could do it.
Yeah. Took a couple of days to like sit down and, actually do it. And there would be, you would know that like, because this is an ancient form of Draconic now that you've seen it. And then Sylvan, if you get another person to help you, or if you go to a library and get some books to help you, it will help with the DCs to make it easier.
Got it. Is there any role we could make to kind of look into the definition of irresistible offense?
To do the description page? Yeah. You guys could make a check this morning, like while everyone's getting ready.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's figure out what that is.
Okay, so I need an Arcana check from you, Jules, and the investigation from Lennox. And if you cast Comprehend Languages, you get it at advantage.
Nice. Okay, I'll take the 10 minutes or whatever to prep it. To ritually cast it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, tinged, but it wasn't a 20. A 13 plus 8. 21.
And I got a 24.
A 24. Okay.
For the Arcana.
I almost said those were high numbers.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Lennox is not able to.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't do it at advantage. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Nope, doesn't matter.
Okay.
That was less.
Fortunately, it wasn't quite high enough to do so.
Sorry, Jules. I'm just
It's okay. Anything irresistible sounds intriguing to me. So.
Right.
We'll circle back. We'll figure that out.
All right.
Yeah.
Wonder what else happened in those days. I'm gonna check my body for any scars or wounds or anything out of place.
Okay. Just make an investigation check.
Any hickeys?
Ooh, that's just
I'm gonna be eyeing Bjorn suspiciously.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, since you're eyeing me, why don't you come over here and help me?
Help you what?
I think something's wrong with my compass here.
There's something wrong with a lot of things. I think 3 days just disappeared.
Yeah, I think so too.
Can your compass help us back to the days we missed?
No, it doesn't travel through time.
Oh man. Okay. Then I'll see what he needs.
What kind of cleric are you exactly?
I am trying to decide if I should even answer him, honestly. I'm a good cleric.
So you worship good?
Oh, I thought you wanted to know my quality as a cleric.
No,
I'm a follower of Kelimvor.
Oh, gotcha. Well, he's not going to help us a whole lot unless you have a spirit you can summon up. But
I don't think most of them are good with compass repair.
Fine.
I think I might have something actually useful in my crap. I'll have to look. No, I think I used to, and then I died.
You have all your stuff from before.
No, I have different spells.
Oh, I thought you meant like actual physical stuff. I was like, you have...
Okay, so what is wrong with your compass?
Nothing. I mean, we took a different path, and then obviously something happened, and we must have backtracked, but I don't recall doing that. From
Where?
my reasons, it looks like we've lost 3 days.
So wait, is north still north?
Well, it's still pointing that direction, yes.
And I feel like we're almost back where we started, right? There's that same fresher quality to the air. This looks like that cave. Oh, I hope we haven't gone backwards.
No, I don't think I have anything to help with a compass that. Is there a magnetic pole coming from somewhere telling us it's? Wait, is that even how it works?
No.
Could be
It's
interference.
magic. It's magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can look at it, make an Arcana check, see if you can figure it out.
I probably can't. Here, yeah, I'm gonna take a terrible check. I'm
Yeah.
gonna look at this thing, and I have rolled a 1, not a critical 1, but a 1. Good math. Which is
math-
just how I feel about this compass right now.
Yeah, it's weird. Nothing like you've seen before.
Your compass is weird. Nothing like nothing I've seen before.
Yeah, well, I mean, it just points the best direction. It doesn't point the fastest direction.
Oh.
Oh wait, what does best mean?
Suppose
Well,
it doesn't mean good, just the best out of all the options, right?
I mean, if you don't want to go traversing a big chasm or trekking through lava, then it's the best direction, right?
Okay. Well, I mean, has it led you astray before?
I've never lost time before.
Perhaps it's unrelated to your compass. Maybe there's another force at work.
Well, like Elxaris said, we need to march forward, I suppose.
Sorry, did I hear you guys talking about a compass?
Yes, my compass.
Can I look at it?
Sure.
Sure. Is it okay if I open it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna dissect the compass really quickly and see if there's anything that needs to be tinkered in there.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check with your tinkering.
19.
19. Okay. You take a look at it, and it looks like everything's in working order to you. Yeah. Everything seems to be in working order. Nothing seems out of place, either mechanically or with the feel of the magic. It's pointing you north, and in the northern direction is where it seems like the fresh air is coming from. So.
Got it. Okay. I mean, it's pointing us towards fresh air, so I would assume that it's still working, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I was under the impression it was broken, or has it just been acting funny?
Just seems like we've lost 3 days. So
Oh, that's what. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought there was something wrong with your compass that needed.
no, just never happened before. So I was just making sure.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
All right. So it's pointing us to the fresh air then.
yeah.
Screw it, right? We could use a little of that.
Yeah. Let's. It actually smelled kind of familiar to me, so I'm curious to see. Yeah. Let's head that direction.
So, can I please have Bjorn make because I'm assuming you're leading the group with the compass?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and make the survival check for me?
At advantage.
Nope, it just affects the DC.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Okay. All right, so you make your way through. There's some twists and turns that are unexpected. I will say that you continue through the cave throughout the day. If there's anything you just want to accomplish while you're traversing the cave, you can. You don't exit the cave today for sure, but I will say that Bjorn, you recognize that you're getting close to the walls go from being a cavern, like an actual like natural made cavern, to carved, and you know by this carving that you are entering the portion of the mines that go towards the Cazadothian Pass to the elves. So you're not out of the caves yet, but you know you're headed in the right direction.
We are definitely closer than I thought. So we just gotta keep going this way.
Maybe we traveled during those 3 days.
Do we have any idea what happened to us? I just don't like that it's absent.
Maybe it was just boring.
I've done boring. Oh.
Did we eat anything? Where were we drugged? Like, did we?
I
I don't
think
think we. I don't know.
I think that perhaps wasn't a dream, but something happened. Ileana, Alex, you two were out there in the water in a dream, way ahead of us out in the lake, that underground lake. Do you recall seeing anything in that dream state? Anything that could give us a clue?
So both of them, you see, like, start to contemplate that period of time that they were out on the lake, and you see them both, like, wince with pain and draw back, and they're like, thinking about it gives me a headache. I'm not going to do that. I don't really remember anything.
Maybe it was that big fucking fish or whatever that they saw. Just fucking with us. I mean, do you guys... Do I remember everything that from last session? Or is it like hazy?
Make a history check for me.
All right. 20.
20? Okay.
Yeah.
You remember everything, but once you get to the edge of the lake, you remember the girls going out there, but you really don't remember anything else after that.
Okay. So I don't remember the big thing in the water.
Right.
Okay.
Well, and they were really far out, past even dark vision, for those of you who had dark vision. So
Okay.
y'all wouldn't have been able to see them out there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Let's not overthink it. As long as we all feel fine and we all like, there's nothing wrong with. You know.
We're fed. We can
Yeah.
move. We can keep moving.
Yeah, I feel fine. So
Right.
let's not worry about it.
Right.
So what are your plans here in Elven Town?
We have some. Well, they have some business with the. Who are you guys delivering a message to?
Some
Lennox.
elf people.
Some elf people. They're delivering a message to some elf people.
Right.
Yep.
We have.
We have a scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm just gonna see a couple old friends.
That's good.
Yeah. And then of course we have to help you with what we agreed to.
That's true. I'm just looking for a timeline. When you guys think you could accomplish this?
Is
I
it?
want to rush your business?
Yeah. Do you guys? I guess I would look at the normal group and be like, "Do you guys remember the agreement we had with Bjorn?"
I do.
Oh, good.
Just to touch base, Derek. What is the agreement we have with Bjorn?
We have to steal that diamond from the Titanic.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a Titanic building here, and we have to infiltrate. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you said something bad was going to happen if we don't, right?
It's like another compass. It leads to another artifact, which can be catastrophic. Yes. I'm just trying to hide that artifact.
Got it. Yeah, I can get behind that. I assume that's pretty important to kind of time-sensitive thing to address.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I was heading all the way back to Madeira, but I can wait for a few days in town for you guys to finish up your business and bring that device to me.
Would you help us if we went to go do it?
I don't think I'm really well liked over there. I got spotted snooping around, so if I was there, I might, blow your cover.
Okay. All right.
Well, what's if this is dangerous, I'll have to ask. What are your purposes? What are your designs for this artifact? Once you have this other compass and you get to it.
I'm just going to destroy it, so nobody else can.
Can I insight the F out of that?
Yeah.
Inside. Oh, Ting did another natural 20. It's 28. Oh, yay! Oh, I see. I'll just assess. What do I glean?
Truth.
It's the truth? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I get the feeling like Bjorn's a straight shooter. I don't think he's
I agree.
here to fuck around.
Alright. Well, then I promised to once we got through here and I understood better what it was you wanted us to do, that I'd do my best, and I will. I'll do my very
It doesn't
best.
sound like the sort of hijinks we've been up to before. I kind of want the challenge.
Right. We just, I think I want to prepare a bit in town today at least.
Yeah. Bjorn, would it be okay if we rested for a day once we got to the pass, the Cazadothians?
Absolutely.
Okay. Just
I want you to go in fully prepared, so
yeah.
you can even scout the place out. I'd take a couple days.
Yeah. And it's at the university, you said?
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. I still have my alumni card, right, Victoria?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
You'll be able to access certain parts of the academy.
All
Absolutely.
right.
We can go to the student lounge and
We can
Play
go
Magic.
party at my old
In the
frat.
gym. Yeah.
yeah.
Be honest,
Okay.
I thunderstepped into the room and knocked a whole bunch of stuff over and smashed some glass. And then the guards came rushing in before I could find it, so I had to thunderstep back out.
Quite an entrance to make. It's not very subtle.
Jesus.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just keep progressing towards north, towards the fresh air, and see where that gets us.
Right.
So you spent the day traveling. Is there anything you want to accomplish this evening?
I'd like to spend a good chunk and maybe sleep in. I'll talk to Jules, I guess, about working on this book, spending some actual time working on it.
Yeah.
Hey, Derek.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, sir.
No, sir, please.
Oh, I can do this until we take our break, sir. I insist. You go.
Sorry, you're too kind. You're far too kind. No, I was gonna say, Lennox, let's figure out what the fuck irresistible offense is, and let's find a couple more chapters if we can.
Nice. Nice. In fact, I'm willing to just spend the whole night working on this thing, so we can knock this fucker out.
Yeah, let's bang it out.
Right.
That line worked on our other party member. Hey, I'm going to.
On a lot of people there.
Derek has had an idea for a play.
Oh.
He's going to begin writing in his new journal, I suppose it is.
Oh, yeah, the one that Elxaris gave you.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you'll be writing in your journal. We'll say Ileana is reading a book, and she's doing that thing where she's sort of like curled up in a way that you can't see the cover. Bjorn,
She
are you
does
doing
that a
anything?
lot.
I know she does. You doing anything in particular?
They're studying books, and I really don't care about that. So, Derek, would you like some help? I mean, I can help you with illusions or inspiration if you'd like.
You can do what?
I can help with some imagery if you wish, or I'm a pretty charismatic guy, so I can help you out with some words if you need.
Oh, I worry about. No, I think this has to be. I think this one has to be me, and only me.
Okay.
Just this time. A lot has happened, but I really appreciate your offer.
Absolutely. You guys are helping me out. I'm glad to help you out as well.
Well, I think we're helping you out because you're helping us out.
Well, I did catch you in a bind, so.
You did, didn't you? I'll just sort of stare.
Dear's conspiracy stuff's coming back. Well, yeah. You did.
Well, if Bjorn looks bored, I'll have Beans go play with him. Just
Yeah.
Me and Tralfaz and Bjorn or Beans will just check around all day.
Nice.
All right. So, for my gentlemen who are researching, riddle me this: you're spending the evening doing this, like the
Evening and night. I'm going all the way until we just knock this fucker.
Okay.
we'll say 6 to midnight. Say yeah.
So 6 to midnight. Okay.
Yeah.
6 to 2.
So,
If you're going to take the point of exhaustion, you might as well just go.
I'm willing to take the point of exhaustion for the day.
really?
Lennox is, yeah.
All right,
No pressure on Jules. Just that's
Yeah,
what
no,
Lennox
I
said.
can't. I have a very strict schedule that I adhere to. I have a morning routine.
Okay. Okay. So you stop yourselves a little bit early, around 6 o'clock, and the two of you are going to just work until midnight.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do this one check at a time, because if you pass the DC by a certain amount, it actually gives you hours that you don't have to roll for. So go ahead and give me that Arcana check, and then I assume comprehend languages, right?
Yep.
All right. Yep. With advantage on the investigation.
Well, that's actually not bad. It's not
Okay.
great.
That's not bad. Well, not terrible. 24. I mean, not terrible for this. That's pretty good otherwise.
Yeah, no, mine is 15.
A 15, yeah. So you do not make the first 2 hours. Go ahead and make another one.
Okay.
23.
23 as well.
Oh, yeah, not quite enough.
Oh my god.
Go ahead. You have 7 of these.
24.
28.
28, 24. Oh my god, it just misses.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my my reroll. Then.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, 25.
25 just hits. Yep. Okay. So that's
I was
2
so worried
hours.
that still wasn't enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh god.
I
24.
don't even want to
24,
roll. 26.
26. Yeah.
Thank goodness for
Okay.
advantage.
You've got 3 more.
So 24 again.
24. Yep.
24. Okay, that one misses. Go ahead.
Son of a bitch.
No.
20.
20.
21.
Yeah, that one does not make it. You got one more.
20.
Ooh, 28. Got a natural 20 on that one.
You are very lucky. That one does make it. That one does make it, because Jules's did not. So
okay.
yeah, it didn't lower the DC on it. So
Oh, okay.
okay. So in those 14 hours, 6 hours are fruitful. So you can, with those 6 hours, I will say, let's see here. That would have been 9 titles, or you wanted to know more about irresistible offense, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll say that and 8
Okay.
titles.
And actually more like 7 titles because it
Okay.
but okay, so you do all of the irresistible offense and then you get 7 more titles after that. So irresistible offense, essentially you get to bypass the damage resistances of any creature.
Okay.
Period. End
Wow.
of story.
Nice. Okay.
Always.
That is irresistible. I like it.
And then the next 7 that you get after that is the Boon of Magic Resistance, the Boon of the Master Tactician, the Boon of Pact Making, the 1, 2, 3, 4, the Boon of Partial Divinity, the Boon of Peerless Aim, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay, perfect. The Boon of Perfect Health, and the Boon of Planar Travel. And then, oh no. There we go. Can each of you make an Arcana check for me?
Okay.
I would be honored. 23.
All right. Arcana. Oh, we have automatically
You have advantage.
advantage on that. Yeah. That's much better, but still not great. That is a dirty 20. Because I only have +2.
Okay, group check. You two can decide, pick one of those, and I will say you will figure out what they do, what that one
Ooh.
spell does.
I think Tactician. What do you think?
We're picking 2.
We're picking 1 or 2. Sorry.
One. You get to pick
Yeah.
one of them to find out what.
Oh,
what
we
it
each get to pick one.
Each one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha.
I'm definitely going Tactician.
Ooh, nice, nice. I'm gonna go partial to. Do I want to do that? Ooh, let me just
That one's
think of
kinda
Lennox
cool.
for a second.
Yeah.
Lennox doesn't care about that or that or that. Doesn't care about that.
Maybe Perfect Health. Or do you think he doesn't care about that?
He is a
eats a
picture
lot of
of
bacon.
perfect health.
Yeah, and he is really fit though. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Partial divinity, I think he's going to be interested in. It's such an at odds with the tiefling nature.
Okay. Okay. So the Boon of Master Tactician. So you understand that the mechanics of this boon essentially says when you have advantage, you get to roll 3 d20s and take the highest result rather than 2 d20s.
Okay.
Anytime you have advantage, you get 3 instead of 2.
Ooh.
And then the
Yeah.
Boon of Partial Divinity
Mm-hmm.
means that you get to increase a single attribute to 30, but the attribute must already be at 19 or higher.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
I
glad
want
that
that
was
one.
that one. Yeah.
I want that one. I'm calling dibs on that one. That's the one that I want.
Okay, yeah. Oh, Linux
Yeah.
is very difficult. Let that go. Oh, what does yours do? Oh, that sounds great. Oh, right, mine. And I'll share. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I will tell you that I miscounted last time. There are 40 spells, 2 of which have already been used in this book. So
Wow.
That have already
So-
been used.
there are 2 that have already been used, but there are 40.
Ooh.
So there are essentially 38 boons that you can
Okay.
get.
Okay.
I mean, are these
Right.
temporary or permanent?
These are permanent, but they have to to give you an idea. The other one that they already, if they wanted the Boon of High Magic, they have to get a vial of purple phosphorescent moonstone powder harvested under a full moon, the finger of a spellcaster unwillingly taken, and 500 gold pieces worth of chalk, all of which the spell consumes. And then they have to do the ritual at a certain time and cast a certain number of spells within that time to get it to work. So there's like a little quest to go get all of the
Nice.
crap.
Nice.
Finger of a spellcaster.
Yeah, unwillingly taken.
I can get you a finger by 3 o'clock, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, fair is fair, right?
Yeah.
We'll mark that one off for you then, sir.
All right. Very good. I appreciate it. Okay.
Of course.
If you really, really want that one, you can take it. but
Nope. I think. All right. So at first, I thought that I'd want that
high magic.
high magic, but if I have to be a caster of such skill, right, I have to have a level 9 spell slot already, right?
You do.
That's so far in my future. I don't even know if I'll live till then.
Yeah.
So I think that I might look around for something else, just to put that back on the table for you. That's not saying that you don't get to pick first, because you allowed. It's the spirit of things. But just so you know, that's also an option, as I'm not going to. I don't think I'm going to pursue that.
Oh, I'm okay at magic, but I'm never going to be that good. I'm never going to have that high of magic.
Right. Look, there's so many spells in here too. I'm sure we're going to find others that are great. So I guess if it's all right, I'll just ask for dibs on the next spell, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I don't want to consume all our time with this, but I kind of do. So I don't know
I
if
do too. This is very exciting.
I'm really into it now that we've it's been some time.
And if you want to look into the other ones at any point, we're gonna spend quite some time deciphering this,
right?
And maybe something will come along that I want to change my mind or something like that. But yeah, let's keep. I think what we should do is, prepare ourselves to really take some time,
right,
to decipher all this and to find out what each boon does before we, hastily make decisions,
right,
or even attempt one. I think. But that's just my thought on it.
I agree. I think after better understanding what we're looking at here, I think that it's definitely best to find out what each of them do and go from there. Right, I totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
I know we have some matters at hand, but perhaps around that or after that we can just tackle this.
Yeah, when we have a couple days,
Perfect.
Put in some double shifts on this thing.
Right. Whew. Well, I suppose it's time for bed then, right? Oh.
Yeah.
Here's hoping things go smoothly in the city and there's no fires this time around.
I just hope we don't wake up and it's fucking 2 weeks from now.
And we're done? No.
It's gonna be weird.
I hadn't even considered that.
I'll get it to drop my head and head off to my...
Luckily, Derek didn't hear him say that.
See you guys tomorrow, I think.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Do we need to keep watch? Do we need to do that?
I don't want to keep watch for 3 days. If I'm going to be completely honest.
What do you say, Bjorn? Do you think that it's important that we keep watch here, or is this relatively tame? Arya?
I'll have Crowfest hang out, take watch. Wake me up with something.
All right, and I don't think I can take watch tonight. I'm a bit behind on sleep already. Where's Alex is probably asleep. Ileana will probably be up for it. Says Ileana around? I can ask.
She. No, she's asleep.
I'll send message. Wait. Yeah, I'll send message to both of them in their sleep. If you're looking to keep watch, now's the time. Ooh, and I'll add a ghost sound.
You go to cast message, and remember you don't have to.
That's right. Can I appear in their dreams?
That is too high of a spell for you.
Totally. Yeah, that's right. There is a spell for that.
There is a spell, yeah. And that's not it.
Okay. I'll keep watch. Maybe just tackle one of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I mean, probably.
Wait, you know what? Let's just not. It's fine.
They're sleeping. Yeah, they're sleeping.
Yeah, let's just go to bed.
Let's just do it. Worst case, we get attacked by time and lose some of it.
Right.
Good night,
which already happened. Yeah. Good night. Sweet dreams, Derek.
Thank you.
Sweet dreams, Bjorn. I'm gonna go around and sing sweet dreams to everyone.
Sweet dreams, Jules.
Sweet dreams, Beans.
Yeah, super.
Good night, Moon. All right.
Good night, Cave. Good night, fish I didn't see.
What is it? What is it? Green Acres, where they're yelling at each other at the end? No.
Ah, yeah.
God, am I... Look, Nick at Night. Okay. So the evening commences without anything of note. You wake up the next morning.
Did Derek make progress on his play?
I don't know. Derek, did you make progress on your play last night?
I mean, unless you tell me I didn't, I did.
Actually, make a performance check.
Oh, okay. 17.
17? Oh yeah, definitely. You go back and read it in the morning as over your cup of Derek Barton, and it's inspired. You feel like really good about the direction it's going.
Oh man, it's like I feel as good as if I were Derek Barton drinking a Derek Barton writing Guillermo Ponison.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss Guillermo Ponison.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else before you head off this morning?
I'm just gonna check and see if time passed normally. I'll
Okay.
look at the food or look at the book that we're working on and see if we knocked anything else out.
Yeah, just make an investigation check for me.
19.
19. Yeah. You look around. The space looks exactly the same. Your progress in the book is the same. Your rations are the same.
All right.
Okay.
Nice. Simple 8 hours sleep.
Oof.
All right. Yeah. Let's get out of here. This is kind of weird.
Right.
That way. Got 11.
Thank you, sir.
All
All
right.
right.
Guess we keep trusting him. That seems reasonable.
Okay. Go ahead
Trust
and
him.
make that survival check then for me, Bjorn.
I got an 11.
An 11? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you were actually extremely close to the entrance. Didn't do so well yesterday, but it's probably about 2/3 of the way into the day. So it's probably like late afternoon. As the light starts to shine bright, you notice that the inside of the cave is now completely squared off with some really beautiful columns that are carved into it. And mid to late afternoon, you come out and you see you're on the edge of a cliff that has a switchback path down the side of the mountain. And out in front of you, you see this beautiful white marble and black obsidian tiered city nestled up against the mountains, looking out to the ocean. And you have arrived at the Cazadothian Pass, or at least
Oh my
just
god.
outside of it.
Jules is gonna do that scene from Con Air when Nicolas Cage finally gets that breath of air when he gets off the plane. He's just gonna bask in it, let his hair down.
Nice.
You see it now? Yeah.
Smell that salty air.
Insert that in post. Damn.
Yes, we'll make it happen.
Perfect.
I simultaneously never thought we would get here and thought we would get here a real-time month ago.
Oh, Dan, would you mind throwing that image up when you get a
Ooh,
chance?
just did.
Thank
Fancy
you.
time.
Is it Nicolas Cage from Con Air?
I assume it is.
So close. So close. Yeah, so it looks like
Oh shit.
just from the look of, and crop it as much as you need to, Dan. Sorry about that.
Okay, no, it's all right.
So just by the look of the switchbacks, and then knowing that you're going to have to go just past a couple of the farming villages that you can see, because you're up on a very high cliff looking down. It'll probably be sun will definitely be down. It's probably going to be mid-evening by the time you get into town.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's get in there. Yeah, let's work our way into town. Let's get some dinner.
Yeah, we can find somewhere to sleep there. We've been pretty good at finding places to sleep.
Can Ileana and Elxaris both fly?
They can. Ileana will advise you that she can really only fly for about an hour. But Elxaris has the carpet, so.
Well, we could carry a few people, and we can skip a bunch of this switchback if we just went straight down.
If
No,
it's faster, I don't
Sure.
mind waiting my turn. I know we can only have one on the carpet at a time or so, but I don't mind
I can fly
taking this
for
view in, right?
I can just race you guys down there.
fly for
That's a
like
bloody
an hour.
great idea, Jules.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a race.
Yeah, I'm gonna just run over
Right.
and tag. I'm just gonna like slap Derek in the chest.
Oh,
Like, let's go.
Derek will take off.
Nice. I'm gonna run with you too. I'm gonna try and reach you down the pass.
All right. So as are you following them,
Parkour.
Bjorn? Or
Yeah.
are you?
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I figured Jules. Okay, so as
Jules
the
is
four
okay.
of you are running down, you see Ileana and Elxaris just slowly making their way down, and then after a little while, you see them float by on the carpet together.
And they hear me from below going, hee as I'm running.
Nice.
They seem to be keeping pace with you, so they're not going to be there any earlier than you are. but,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into a full sweat. I'm booking it. I'm gonna try and.
Oh my God. Can you just make a dexterity check for me? You are going down a very steep mountain.
Catch me! That's not really good, but let's see.
We know how you are with hills too.
I know, for real. Dex
all rolling
check is
dexterity check, or-
that's a 13.
Yeah, if you all are running, yeah.
Yeah.
13.
Okay, 13.
I'm definitely running.
Not a saving throw.
Not a 6.
No, just a
it's
check.
Just
Mhm.
It's just a check.
Okay. 19.
19. Okay.
Nice.
I would definitely like to throw some tumbling into that.
Sure. Do it.
16
16. Okay.
That's awesome.
with 0 tumbling.
Is Bjorn gonna do that thing like the kid from
Okay,
Hook where he
16.
just like somersaults like
Nice.
Yeah.
all the way down?
So yeah, so you all make it down. Each taking your turn, sort of in the lead. Lennox, you do trip and fall several times, not to like a major detriment, but
Somebody
I'm the
tumbled.
scrappy underdog that keeps.
yeah.
Like
You're
in an
very
anime, sports
yes.
anime.
You're very glad your clothes automatically mend because you've
Yeah.
skinned your knees just a few times. So. All right. So you get to what Jules can tell you is known as the Golden Gate, which is the main entry into the city.
Yes.
Jules, since you have spent a lot of time here, where would you like to head?
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't had good seafood in a while. I know a great spot.
Oh,
You guys hungry? I could eat after that run.
I haven't either. I'd love
do
to.
Do we smell too bad for this place, or is it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, let's go to the shack.
Okay.
We're going to the shack
That's-
crabs.
Okay. So, as you get ready to go down the main path to the Golden Gate, and it's aptly named, the whole city you can see is truly carved out of marble and obsidian and semi-precious stones, except for this gate, which is just completely gilded in gold. But you actually, Jules, leads you off a little side path, and you head down the coastline away from the main city. And you see, as you go down this obsidian black beach, a small, to say it's a hamlet is being nice.
Shakespearean.
Yeah, no. I would say it's a very large, almost like a large compound. It's a very small gathering of homes and buildings. And the first building you arrive to is a small shack that you see right up on the coastline. You can see that there are these fences built into the ocean next to it with nets lining it. And as you come around the other side of the building, you see a sign that says Joel's Shack of Crabs.
This is the spot, guys. You guys want some crab cakes or just some shrimp?
Do they have hush kitties?
They do have hush kitties.
Oh man.
You sure this isn't a brothel?
No. Yeah.
Is there a back room? Oh, I haven't had seafood since I left home.
This place is killer. This place
Right,
is
I'm
killer.
ready. Right.
All right.
Right?
We'll get some. Walk in, just grab some bibs.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Oh,
You
wonderful.
go in and settle right into the tiny little seating area that is in Joel's Shack of Crabs, and you see the gruff human man that comes around the corner and goes to greet all of you, and then sees Jules and is like, "Oh, Jules, my boy, you're back. What are you doing? How are you?" And he
I'm
comes
doing
around the
great.
corner and gives you a big slap on the back.
Yeah, I'll give him a hug. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
doing great. This is my new friends. This is Bjorn, most
Welcome.
recent friend, and this is Lennox, Derek, Ileana, and Elxaris. And you remember Beans?
Of course I do. And he reaches behind the counter and just throws him a little scrap of metal.
Yeah, Beans is going nuts. Beans is just rolling around, eating metal. Yeah,
What are you
these
doing
guys. These guys have some business to take care of, and I'm their tour guide, basically.
All right. Well, sit down. You must be hungry if you came by.
Starving.
You see him go, and he starts pulling out buckets of fresh crab that's just been boiled, and then bringing out plates of crab cakes and hush kitties and all sorts of wonderful crustaceans. And it is the best seafood any of you have ever had. It's fantastic.
That's so good.
Yeah.
I've missed this.
Thank
Joel,
you.
I've missed you.
I've missed you too. Although it was really strange about a week ago or so. Some folks rolled through here that weren't from around here, and one of them had a feller just like your Beans here.
Oh,
He said
could have been just like Beans. Beans is one of a kind.
Well, no. I mean, he wasn't just like Beans, but
Yeah.
sure looked a lot like it. Called it a gimlet. I'm not sure, but
Oh,
Yeah.
different breed, no doubt.
Yeah.
I had asked if they had studied up at the academy like you, and they'd never heard of it.
Huh.
So strange. In fact, one of the fellers told us that if anyone ever needed help finding artifacts, that they were there to help. Just ask for them.
Peculiar.
Yeah, called himself Kazeel. I don't know.
Well, we
He's a
might
bit
need some hand with that
much.
soon.
Yeah.
Have to keep that in mind.
All right.
So anyway,
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's a great, steel defender, but
right. I mean,
yeah,
look, it wasn't. Beans.
I don't want to knock someone else's work.
It wasn't Beans, but
Yeah. It's no
looked
Beans.
same sort of
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah. It's impressive. Anyone who can get one to work, hats off to them.
Yeah. Great.
All right.
But
Well-
I'll leave y'all to it. Just holler
You
if
said they
need
were looking
anything.
for artifacts.
They said that if we were looking for artifacts, they could help us. But I don't know. I mean, none of us are looking for artifacts around here, and I don't know. They flashed a lot of money around too.
Oh,
They
Oh, wow.
were clearly from out of town.
Yeah. I mean, tourism's good,
Sure. They gave Maria a bit of a time. Made her bring him out to the Charlie out there. Go find some sand.
Really quickly, before I say anything that I might regret about Maria, let me look at. Do I know any information about her?
I mean, you know that she's one of the minor. She's about your age. Just from one of the other families that live there.
Have we ever dated?
That is 100% up to you. Yeah.
That'll be up in the air.
Okay.
We'll decide
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Maria's doing okay. She's doing well.
Yeah, well, now she's doing great. She had, several platinum thrown in her hands and
Oh wow.
for a little 3-hour tour.
Good for her.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
the
She came back talking about how they, magically cast a wall of chickens at the crab to get away from it. I don't know. It was so strange. It was
Aye.
a weird day.
Oh man.
What are you going to do? I guess you need a weird day occasionally.
We've had a couple weird days. We just were in the, Sorry, what exactly is that pass? It's not the pass. This is Cazadothian. Is this Cazadothia, or is this place, or was that called the Cazadothian Pass?
So Cazadothian Pass is what they call the main elven city.
That's what I thought.
But you're in Jewelhorn, which is your. Yeah.
Got it. And then what is like the actual like tunnel to get here called?
Oh, they just call it the Dwarven Mines on the side of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Got
the
it.
dwarves have like a fancy name for it, but everyone here is Dwarven.
Got it. Well, I was just gonna tell Joel about in
Yeah.
the mines how we lost a few days there.
Oh, that's wild. I mean, probably why most people don't take it, but I'm glad
We
you
were
made it out
granted
okay.
access. Yeah, we were granted
Yeah.
access and told it was the safest and fastest way to get here, which is still hard to believe.
Well, I have heard stories about the creatures that come out to the valleys, so I
Yeah.
don't know. You know me. I don't leave my spot. I don't know that much.
You have a beautiful spot, Joel. This place is it looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
As you all are sitting there, you see the sun beginning to set over the water, and you see that there's like a real glimmer in the ocean right next to this small town, more so than any other spot. It really like glitters and shines.
Okay. Well,
I'll stare at it and appreciate it.
yeah. Do I know of any? I don't see in the notes of any like taverns or inns that I particularly like.
So you are, because you're in Jewelhorn, there's literally Joel's place, and then there's like one tavern. Because this is a really small town on the outside of the city, but you could make your way back into the city if you wanted to stay in the Elven city tonight. If you didn't want to stay in.
I'll stay in Jewelhorn. Oh, sorry guys. I don't know if I told you. This is actually where I grew up.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. I mean, you know how you always want to leave where you grow up, so I want to adventure a little bit.
A lovely place, though.
Yeah.
And fine food. I'm like my second babe.
It's wonderful food.
Why
It's
is
a
the
little-
water so shiny?
Right.
Is it always
is,
like this?
Is it because of the platinum that's there, or what is it?
It's because of the coral reef that is there, and
Got it.
yeah, and then the gems that are on the coral reef.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. Most people around here, they usually actually just scavenge underwater. Not scavenge, but they dive,
Oh, I see.
sell whatever they can find under there. It's a really small town. It gets pretty stale pretty fast. But
Understood.
These hush kitties don't get stale.
oh man,
Not
they
that
never
right?
do. Let's get a few to go.
Oh, can
those
we?
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Since those other people came through, I came up with these, and he'll bring a couple of galvanized buckets up onto the counter, and you can see that he's painted Joel's Shack of Crabs on there.
Beautiful.
Oh, this is great.
It's great marketing.
Thanks. You enjoy.
I love it.
In fact, if you're staying in town tonight, on your way out, come by and I'll have another couple of buckets for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Joel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Well, you never come home, so got to do it now.
Should have worn my loose pants. All right.
Right.
Well, let me. I guess we'll like score up the bill and then
Oh.
go.
It's on the house.
No, Joel. Come
Whoa,
on, Joel.
Yeah.
whoa.
Joel, you can't. Joel.
Yeah.
Oh, you're too kind,
You're a businessman,
sir.
Joel.
I'm a businessman that makes plenty of money from those rich assholes up there. So
Yeah.
you enjoy.
Perfect.
No, Joel, you're too
Yeah.
kind.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Well, if there's anything I can do for you before I leave town, just let me know.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely will.
Right.
Just enjoy the night.
I'm gonna enjoy sleeping. So I just need to lay down after all that food.
Mm.
I kind of feel pretty heavy. All right, let's go get some lodging.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I will say it's easy enough. You go to the one tavern in town. Upstairs, it has 2 rooms, so you can split yourselves up accordingly.
Hmm.
Jules, you do have the choice if you want to go stay at your family home instead of, with them in the tavern. You can do that.
We can go visit my family tomorrow if we want.
Okay. And yeah, anything else you all want to accomplish this evening?
I want to dig more into this book. If you're up for it, Jules,
Yeah,
after a nap.
What time? It's real late, isn't it?
Oh,
Right
is it?
now.
Yeah, it was sunset while you all were
Ah.
eating, so by the time you made it to the tavern, it's probably like 8 or 9 o'clock-ish.
Put 3 hours into it.
Okay.
Give it a little go.
Yeah.
Derek's gonna sleep, I think, without
Okay.
working on stuff.
Bjorn's gonna drink a lot.
All right.
Nice.
Drink, snack on your to-go buckets of crab. Yeah, now I'm really hungry for crab.
Yeah, no kidding.
Guess we're having crab for dinner tomorrow night.
Oh boy.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So if y'all want to give me another roll.
All right.
I think we should figure out what the what is it? Sound health. What is it? What was
Oh,
the other
I think
one?
it was perfect health. Let me.
Perfect health.
Hold on, I gotta find that. There we go. Your
yeah,
offense,
perfect
luck,
health.
magic resistant, tactician, pack making, partial. Perfect health.
The other ones are kind of self-explanatory. Like resistance to magic. I wonder what that does.
Right.
And then also the archery one, I assume. Precision something.
Right. There was
Oh,
a
Peerless
peerless aim.
Fearless aim.
Right. And, there's the Boon of Pact making. I don't know what kind of pact that would entail, but I don't know how interesting that would be. But I'd put it at maybe medium interest.
I'll put it like 4 out of 10 for me.
Right.
It's pretty well.
That's. I think perfect health being current 10 out of 10, and I'm interested in the immortality as well. At least, I mean, it seems pretty straightforward, but
I mean,
there has
it
to
seems
be a
pretty
catch,
straightforward, but
right?
it's kind of. I think the concept is kind of fucked up, personally.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to live forever.
I don't think anyone really wants to live forever. Not anyone that has meaningful relationships or life experience.
Right.
But
Right. I'll kind of letting it look like her. Right. I've been called out.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah.
That's Lennox's backstory. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah. Right. Right. So maybe we figure out what perfect health does, or try to, and then maybe see if we can identify another title if we have time.
yeah, sure.
Or whatever time permits. Anyway, that kind of means.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then, did you share the original 3 that you and Pepino had done with Jules?
I would have. Yeah. I didn't
Okay.
say I did, but I'm sure
Okay.
I would have.
I actually don't remember what they were. So.
They were combat prowess, dimensional travel, and fate.
Oh shit,
And
those are pretty cool
fortitude.
too.
Yeah, fortitude was the other one.
I would be down to
Combat
also at
prowess.
some point look at combat prowess and fate.
Okay. So you can, in 3 hours, make 3 checks to try and get the definitions for 3 of them,
Mhm.
or you can get the definition, do 2 checks, do the definition for 1 of them, and learn the titles of 3 more.
I think let's just get the definitions of 3 of them.
Right.
Uh,
Well, fate. Right.
yeah, fate. I think fate, combat prowess, and
Perfect health.
well, there was what was the one one of the ones you found with Pepino?
Oh, there was combat prowess, dimensional travel, and fate.
Dimensional travel could be kind of cool.
Oh god, there's.
Maybe not. No, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Right, it might be. Well, definitely fate, because that sounds wild.
It's pretty vague.
Right? The perfect health, I think you're onto something. What does that mean exactly?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, perfect health,
And
fate,
combat prowess,
combat
you said?
prowess. Yeah.
All right. Let's go for it.
Okay, so make 3 checks for me with advantage for Dan if he's using comprehend languages.
Good.
Plus 8, 25.
I got in order. I got 27, 27, 25.
That's amazing.
Okay,
All right, I
very
got
good.
25
I rolled
on
really
the
well.
first.
25 on the first, so that one passes.
That is not going to pass. That's
Okay.
I rolled a 6 plus 8, so 14.
Yeah, no.
Okay. It's the same thing, right? 8, so 25.
And 25. Okay, so yeah. So which 2 of those 3 would you like to learn?
Oh, probably Fates.
8,
and,
number 1. I think combat prowess over perfect health, but I'll leave it up to you. You can pick between the 2.
Combat prowess seems like there's more that we need to figure out, so I agree. Combat prowess and Fate.
Okay. Combat prowess. When you miss with a melee attack, weapon attack, you can choose to hit instead. Once you use this boon twice, you can't use it again until you finish a short rest.
Okay.
And then Fate was the other one, right?
Mhm.
When another creature that you can see within 20 feet of you makes an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw, you can roll a d10 and apply the result as a bonus or penalty to the roll. Once you use this boon twice, you can't use it again until you finish a short rest.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Great. And so as you figure out what combat prowess means, and then you start figuring out what the boon of fate does, you start the next one, and Lennox realizes that he really has to pee. And
so
up in the middle of it.
Oh, go for it, man.
I
Go.
shouldn't have
Yeah.
stood up. I'm sorry. All right.
Go train the snake. Get out of here.
Yep. He breaks the seal, and we're gonna take our break.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Maybe we'll pick up somebody on the way back. See how it goes.
Yeah. We'll see how we feel about this person.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
We're gonna take a vote.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a vote. Yeah.
All right. So if you're new, we take about a 10-minute break so we can stretch our legs, get more beer, and then we'll be back. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good work. Good work.
bet, you poor thing.
I'm gonna find a hobbit hole that's not located in Zealand, because it won't let us in. And I'm gonna crawl in it for about a month. And then, yeah.
We haven't seen her one bit.
Wait.
We all
And
agree
that's
that
serious, not
sleeping
sarcastic.
with Derek isn't stupid.
Yeah, it was an inevitability, so we just made it happen.
That's weird that your best
That's the risk of all of this. Will
Four. No, you didn't do anything. You wrote a journal.
That's not okay with that.
A nice carpet ride down the mountain.
We took a carpet ride.
Yeah, you and Ilyana.
The rest of us were racing.
Oh, sweet.
That
Where
was-
is Ileana?
Thunderstorms poo-pooed her PC.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, just her internet, rather. The power's out. That's all. Didn't actually
Gotcha.
hurt the
Yeah,
PC.
Oh, we so they
Hmm.
confirmed we had a tornado here yesterday in town.
Jeez.
It was what they call a land spout, so it's basically coming up from the ground, and it's all like meteorologist mumbo jumbo,
Mhm.
but boundary collisions came out of nowhere, and it just caused a bunch of damage in this one spot of town, and then it disappeared.
Oh.
And so someone caught it on video,
Oh.
and they were just like, you think it's not a big of a deal, but 65-mile-per-hour winds in like one little pocket.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, that was exciting yesterday.
I bet.
Like, that I can handle. I can't handle the big things. So. And then we were supposed to have some more like really crazy thunderstorms pop up, but I guess they didn't want to. Or if they are, they're not in town.
Gotcha. Oh, excuse me.
It's all this stupid hot weather.
Oh my gosh. It must be brutal if it's this bad in Virginia, Northern Virginia. It's got to be probably terrible in Texas then, right?
I want to say it got up to 111 yesterday.
Barf.
I do not miss living in Texas.
I was melted. Yeah.
Black. Yeah.
How hot was it here today? Let's see.
It was 104 today, and it's 92 right now, and it's not even 11 my time.
We
Wow.
got up to like
Yeah.
89 today, I think. Here.
Ugh.
Got a week full of thunderstorms next week? What the F? It's all thunderstorms. Thursday through Tuesday. That'll change tomorrow, I'm sure. Forecast. Am I right?
Yeah, it was only 94 here, but the humidity was 93%.
Oh, disgusting.
Yikes.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
65 here right now.
Oh,
It's
that
like
sounds
winter
amazing.
in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
I hate you.
It's so nice out. There's like I
Yeah.
have my window open. It's a nice breeze.
What?
For that first summer, I came back to visit after I moved, and I had forgotten how cold it gets in the summer, and I didn't bring any jackets. I brought like Florida weather stuff. I was freezing my ass off. I had to borrow shit from friends. Oh my god.
Brutal.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. We will pop in with Derek.
Oh yeah.
You all go upstairs. You find your bunk beds. But what are you up to?
So, Derek is going to go to sleep. And then, if he wakes up early, which he hopes to because he went to sleep early, he wants to sneak out.
All right. Where are you sneaking to?
Derek wants to look around town and see if there's anything fishy.
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Meow meow.
There's definitely something fishy. I got a 2.
A 2. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you see some fishing vessels.
Oh, I knew it.
You see a dock. You see some houses. You see Joel's shack of crabs. You don't see much else.
Is there anybody else who is out and about?
Roll a d20 for me.
I am rolling a d20. Very slowly. A 3.
A 3. Okay. You get up and you investigate. You don't really see anyone until right as you're heading back to the tavern. You see a few people out at the very end of the docks, like loading up some rowboats.
Loading up rowboats?
Yeah.
Is there any like good vantage point that I can tell where I could sort of get a better look at them?
Yeah, if you went on the dock. You'd have to
Well,
go down the dock.
That's not a vantage point. Hell yeah, I'm going to the dock.
I mean, it's pretty much just like beach.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you turned around and went up the coastline just a little bit, you can climb onto the cliff that overlooks the town.
Oh, no, that's too much. I want to go offer to help these people with their boats.
I'm having deja vu.
Okay.
Derek's going to the beach.
No, he's not. He's going to a dock.
Ox
On the beach.
So
on the beach. And Alex is usually following. No. I'm just having really weird deja vu.
Everything's okay. Don't worry.
Is it though?
So you head down the docks, and no one seems to pay you much mind until you get pretty close, and then they sort of stop and realize that you aren't human. And you see 2 men loading up these 2 rowboats, and they turn to you and say, "Oh, sir, can we help you?"
I was coming to see if I could help you. You looked like you were working hard on these rowboats.
Oh, just a normal morning, getting ready to head out. We usually head out the furthest than anyone else, so we get started earlier.
Oh, what do you get started doing? What are you loading up there?
Just fishing equipment, and you can look in there and you can see that they've got like traps and nets and a few,
Who do you sell your stuff to?
Oh, the folks up there, and they'll kind of point towards the elven city.
Oh, then those city folk give you a lot of money?
Well, enough.
Oh. Well, I just I was new in town, wanted to see what was going on.
Sure.
Let me know if you need anything. I'm happy to help.
Sure. What's your name, Phil?
Derek Birdson.
Oh, Derek. Nice to meet you. I am. Hold on.
Hi, Holden.
Holden. Well, now his name's Holden. Smart Alec.
He's not here.
Holden and William.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
A fisherman, Holden and William.
Yep. Holden and William.
Suspicious. Okay. All right. And if I'll just let them be on their way, and I will make my way back to the.
Okay.
Back to the. What do we call it? It's a tavern.
Yeah, you're like in a little 1-room tavern that has these 2 rooms for rent upstairs.
Yeah.
And as you come back, I will say you notice, because this dock goes out pretty far into the water, you look down and you see the coral reef that you sort of saw from the shore. And And you can tell that there are like little glimmery like gems and stones that are sort of like interwoven with intergrown with the coral. It's really beautiful.
Oh man, that's great.
Yeah.
I'll make a note to come check that out sometime.
Yeah. And you make your way back to the tavern. And when you do, Bjorn, did you get up early to do this?
I wanted to do it while we were drinking last night.
Oh, okay, while you were drinking?
Fish from gossiping, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So just make a persuasion roll for me to see if you can talk anyone into...
Sure. 14.
14. Okay. Yeah, everyone is super friendly, especially because, Jules is in town, some rounds of drink are bought, and you're chatting around, and no one seems to... Yeah, no one seems to really recognize what it is you're talking about, unfortunately. Yeah.
It's a giant blue flying fish. You've never seen one. Neither have I.
No.
I've just heard about it.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me though?
Sure. D&D Beyond, you hate me. 6.
Yeah. So much like Elxaris and Ileana, when you were in the cave, when you started to think directly about the description that they gave, your head starts to hurt. There's no memory, and it's almost like it's a blinding light within your mind, and you get a headache out of it.
We'll find you, blowfish.
Okay. Anyone else need to get anything done this morning?
No, not for the headache.
Okay. Fantastic. So, wake up the next morning, Derek makes his excursion, you make it back to the tavern, everyone can have your breakfast.
Yum.
What are y'all doing today?
Head to the cities, let us go.
I'm gonna write a letter just to my family. I'm gonna give it to Joel. I'm just gonna say, hey, I don't have time. We're kind of in a crunch. Can you just drop us off at my parents' house?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And
But that won't hurt their feelings at all.
No, it's me saying, hey, I'm in town. I'll be back in a couple days. I have to stop the Cazadothian Pass.
Yeah.
XO, Jules.
And he hands you, a couple more buckets of crab for you guys to take on your way.
Oh man,
You're the best, Joel.
Thank you, sir.
What can I do?
That's
Enjoy yourself.
suspiciously generous.
Also, you guys have noticed that Jules has been outside of it, been kind of not on edge, but how any adult would be visiting their parents' town after a while away.
Nice.
Just kind of making sure we don't bump into anyone that may know him from his childhood or any of his brothers.
Yeah. Actually, just roll a d20 for me.
Oh
See.
boy. 6.
Okay. Oh, you are so lucky. Yeah. He seemed to know everybody that came into the bar. I mean, which is hard not to do in this small of a town. You can't even call it a town. It literally is a hamlet. But your brothers did not show up at the tavern last night.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Okay. So you make you grab your shellfish, you drop off the letter, and you make your way up the black sand beach to the Cazadothian Pass. You have to go back, you circumvent around the side of the pass back up to this golden gate and pass through. It's not like Rasa, there isn't a checkpoint or anything. You just enter the city. Where are you all headed?
That way.
Where do we need to take that letter to?
Let me think.
Elf commander lady.
Elf commander lady.
Yeah.
Not Commander Very Hot.
There's so many.
No,
Uh,
not she. She wasn't an elf.
Right. No, Amara is the one that sent us.
Yeah, Amara's my friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's the meeting.
Where's Steph?
Oh, well, hold on.
Steph.
have
Where's the
names.
adult?
Where's the adult?
Where's mom?
Let's see.
Like,
Nope, that's someone else.
Well, if you're going straight there, Jules would know that you're going to go to the West Road, which is the seat of government.
Okay.
Now I'll guide them
Yeah.
the most efficient way to
Yeah.
towards the government district. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, it's just called West Road.
Okay.
That's
the district.
Yeah, they literally call that district West Road.
Okay.
Commander Rory?
What's that?
No, I think that's Very Hot. Commander Very Hot.
Commander Very Hot. Yeah,
Okay.
I know of her. Everyone knows about Commander Very Hot.
Oh my god. No, you do not. I mean, you can if you want, but Commander Rory is someone else.
Oh, for
I'm
fuck's sake, I
looking,
can't.
I'm looking.
I mean, wherever it is, it's going to be.
Barry! It's not Barry either?
No,
No,
that's
that's
very hot.
Very hot. Yeah.
Yeah, Commander
See what it's talking
Barry.
about,
Not
Commander
like Barry, whatever.
Yeah.
Mhm.
VAERY, right?
I.
Sorry.
All right. Here's good old Amara, who's the one that I think. No. Who
No,
sent
Amara's
us?
my friend. She sent me to. I owed her a favor, so that's why I'm
Okay.
helping you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Vincent is our contact address.
She owed us a favor, so she made us do this bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, we can just go to the West Road and say we have some.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll just say
ask
who
to
it's
speak to the
from and
supervisor.
assume this person will introduce themselves. Like, oh yeah, it was you.
Yeah.
Okay. So you head your way to the West Road. You make your way through several districts. This is sort of in the inner part of the city, and the city is tiered almost like a half birthday cake. And it's up against these mountains overlooking the sea. So you're like on the middle to if the main part of it is 5 tiers, there's more than 5 tiers. You're like on the second tier down from the top.
Okay.
And you make your way to this beautiful columned marble building that soars above all the others in the area. And you can see very official looking elves and a handful of humans and half elves, but primarily elves going in and out of the buildings around you. And Jules would know that this is the main building where government is handled.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the letter. Just gonna pull the letter out and look. I think it's addressed to someone. We have like a letter of recommendation and an actual letter to be sent, I believe.
We like carefully resealed this, and it took like a check and stuff, and
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So are you opening it up to look at it?
Oh, no. I didn't know if it was like an envelope thing where it had a name on it, or
Or if it just has like 2.
It was a scroll.
giants.
okay.
No.
2
no,
blank from giants.
No. Nope. There's no writing on the outside.
Do we have a second thing? Like one's a letter to be delivered, and the other's like a like a we're okay letter of like authority.
With the seal. With this, or
That's
not a
just a
seal.
seal.
What do
Yeah.
you guys have?
Yeah. You had like the seal that said that, you were allowed.
Okay.
And I will say, oh, you are so lucky with that roll. I will say that Lady Amara did say that if you need to use her name to get in, you can.
Okay.
That was my plan, so I'm glad she said that.
Yeah, Derek's a big name dropper. That's all.
I'm just triple checking my notes to make sure I didn't tell you anything wrong.
Ileana, do you know? I can't seem to remember who it is. We were supposed to, what person or body of people we're supposed to bring this to.
I would assume it'd be the Secretary of State or something adjacent
I
to
feel like
that.
there was a council
Yeah.
or something, some body of people, but I can't.
This
I think
Someone
it's
who deals with ambassadors, probably.
Yeah, she's like, I just remember that we said we'd deliver the scrolls to the elves of Cazadothian Pass and bring back their reply.
just say we have a message from the giants. And
for the
they'll get
leaders,
the person.
right?
And then the first person they give us, just be like, no. You're not
Higher. Yeah. I need your manager.
We'll just go full carrot on
Who's
them.
the best Karen here, right? That's awesome,
Okay.
dude.
All right. So you step into this beautiful marbled hall and make your way to what looks like the front desk. It's a round area where there's several people working behind it, several elves and half elves, and you approach, and a half elven woman greets you and says, "Yes, what is your business?"
Oh,
We
good
have a.
day.
Who's talking?
Go ahead, Derek. Nope, all you.
Lennox, maybe you want to.
Oh,
I
I guess
got this,
Lennox
I got
kind of
this.
knows that. Oh, excuse me. Oh, right. Good day. We're here with a bit of an important mission. We have a message, urgent, that needs to be delivered to the head of the elves here. Oh, here's our authenticity stamp, and I'll hold up the seal.
Oh, to the head of the elves?
Right,
Could you be more
whoever's
specific?
important. No, I'm afraid I can't. They just said bring it to the elves of.
Is there like some type of general that we could speak to?
Right, or ruling council, perhaps.
Someone who.
General. Oh,
Someone who would deal with maybe an ambassador to other. It involves the giants.
okay. I will say one of you can make a persuasion check at advantage. Since the two of you are
Lennox.
working together.
By all
I
means.
think that's one of my +8s. Let me check.
Yeah, Lennox, please.
Persuasion. Oh yeah, yeah.
God, please, God.
Lennox, please.
Oh my gosh! Thank goodness for advantage. It's a 1 and a 19, so
Wow.
19 and a 27.
Okay. She kind of looks at you for just a moment and says, sure, that's not much to go on, but just give me a moment. If you'll just step over here, and she'll kind of point towards some benches,
Certainly.
and says, could I please take and she'll kind of motion to the seals that you have in your hand.
I'll use my telepathic bond. Be like, I don't know if we want to
Yeah.
give this up.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll be fine.
Right. All right, I trust you, Jules. You're
But I-
familiar with this.
I'll
Oh,
look at her
hear
like,
the
I-
Derek in the back.
I'll look at her and be like, I can take her. She does anything funny.
All right.
It's like I said that telepathically.
I was like,
Yeah, it's
excuse me.
telepathic. It was clearly a joke. It was clearly like,
Yeah.
You'll come right back out with us, right?
Oh, yes, it's just
of
to
course.
check its authenticity, of course.
Understood. And thank you for your patience with me. I'll give a smile and pass it over.
She'll give you, a professional smile and say, just a few moments, please. And
I'm always put in the professional zone.
a solid 17 minutes pass before
Son of a bitch. Yep.
she comes back
Okay.
and says, okay, everything seems to be in order. It'll be just a moment because it sounds like you didn't have an appointment, but if you'll follow me, please, I'll take you to where you need to go.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yes. And so she takes a clipboard from behind the desk, and you follow her through almost what seems like a maze of corridors until you get to this big open area, and then she has you step into this sort of glass enclosure. And as
Okay.
all of you step in, the glass enclosure closes around you, and you begin to lift up. And it seems like you're going through several floors until you go to the top, and the doors open, and you make your way out. And she brings you to an office with a pair of double doors, and there's a set of benches across from it. And she said, if you don't mind waiting here, it'll probably be about 30 minutes, but then Lady Leandon will see you.
Fair enough. Thank you kindly. I appreciate your help with us today.
Lady what?
Liadon. Liadon. Sorry, I can't.
Okay.
And
I was gonna say, have I heard of her? Is she
yeah, I mean, actually make a history check.
26.
26. Okay. Yeah, I mean, she would have been one of the benefactors of the academy, so you would have seen her when they made you go to some of these, events. You know that she's essentially the Secretary of State of this area. They handle a lot of the outside of government things.
She probably gave like a graduation speech.
Yeah, of course
or
she
something
did.
like
Yes,
that.
absolutely. There's like a wing of one of the like the cafeteria.
Yeah. Okay.
Named after her. If you'll just check in with me after you're finished or on your way out.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Who wants to play Dragon Chess? We got some time to kill.
Oh, all right.
I'll play all of you at the same time.
Oh, you're on.
I don't like
Yeah.
that. I like more one-on-one.
It might be more difficult for
I would
us
debate
if we
that
all
you like
played
one-on-one Elxaris.
Yeah.
I think that
Really good at Dragon Chess, though.
Oh,
okay.
Very good.
I will
I'll
watch
lay out.
that match.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll play Dragon Chess to kill some time.
Some dragon chess to kill some time. All right. Great. So you do that for about 30 minutes. Occasionally an aide walks by, kind of staring at all of you playing dragon chess in the middle of, on one of the top floors of this government building.
A lot of aides here.
Yes. And
It's terrible.
as after about 45 minutes or so, you see a younger elven male come out and say, thank you for your patience. If you will follow me, please, the lady will now see you.
Good.
I'll wait out here for you guys. This is your business.
Are you sure?
Oh, you could.
You're with us, man.
You're with us now. Come with us.
Yeah. You might have good snacks or something in there.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
maybe bacon. Start smelling for bacon.
You see the elven man kind of look at all of you like, okay. All right, follow me. And he brings you into this enormous sort of great room that has several seating areas, a large table with some chairs around it, and you see several doors coming off for the wings of the room. And he said, if you will just sit here, she will be in just a moment to speak with you.
Of course.
And he disappears through one of the doors, and you're only waiting for about 2 or 3 minutes. Anything you guys want to talk about before she comes in?
Sorry, there's no snacks, Bjorn.
Oh, it is a little town.
We
It's
can
a
ask.
pretty fancy building. Sitting inside.
It is. I wonder what her boss's room looks like. This is gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
Right.
Play your cards right, you'll find out. Derek.
Oh,
All right. So after a couple of minutes, one of the doors, not the one that the aide went through, but one of the other side doors opens, and you see a beautifully but sensibly dressed elven woman with silver hair tied back in a high knot. And she comes around and says, yes, greetings. I heard that you have some urgent business with me. How may I be of service?
I think it's for your manager, actually. We decided this, right, guys?
telepathic. I'm like, I think they sent us to the right person.
Oh, I thought we agreed we were gonna.
Well, we were going to, but I think Jules said that this was actually someone that was smart.
Oh, Derek's just gonna withdraw back and look ashamed.
Oh, a good sense
You
of humor
see,
that one had.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you see just the corner of her mouth kind of like as if she gets a joke. I I hate to rush you, but I do have quite a busy day. How can I help?
Of course, I'll take out the letter. We were sent to deliver this from the Giants. There's, well, I think the note will explain everything, but they said it was of the utmost urgency. We came directly here.
She'll take it from you.
Without reading it.
And taking a look at it. Might I ask, who are all of you again?
Well, I don't think we have a clever name for the group of us, but, well, this over here is Derek, and Jules, yeah, perhaps you know, Elxaris,
See.
Eliana, our new friend, Bjorn, and I'm Plenic. I'll do a grand bow.
And how did you come to get this letter?
Oh, we're sort of, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to be modest, but we're fairly important people. And we're doing great things for the Isles. And we found ourselves, in the course of our philanthropic work, attending a meeting with the Giants and looking to make sure that the people of the Isles are safe. And the Giants said that delivering this was a key part of that. And we're still, jury's out on the Giants. We don't know them that well yet, but we heard great things from quite a few people around the Isles about the folks of Cazadothian Pass. So we thought we could at least trust you. And here we are.
Hey. Do you mind making a deception check for me, please?
Okay. Oh, wait. That's just one.
There was just enough not truth in there.
Nice.
No, we're not philanthropists.
Not philanthropists. You aren't that important. I don't know what you're doing on the island. You're having a lot of brunch.
Nice. We're really brunch.
We're eating really good food.
10 plus 8, 18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she just sort of looks at all of you a moment intently and says, okay, just a moment, please. And she'll take the scroll over to the table. And those of you who have arcane abilities see her cast a spell over it. I don't think any of you have the spell, so I'll say you probably don't recognize what it is necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
But she seems to look it over several times and seeming satisfied that it's not trapped or poisoned. She slices it open and she takes a few moments to read through it several times before she waves her hand over it and it sort of seals itself back up. And she places it on the table and says, well, this is interesting and concerning. Sorry, I don't know why the music got loud all of a sudden.
This is very ominous music.
I don't. Yeah, it just changed. It just changed on its own. I don't know why. Here,
You've fallen into my trap.
Okay.
It's our Arcana law.
Yeah. Okay. This is rather concerning. If you'll give me a moment, it seems like it's that they're looking for a reply that you'll be taking back.
Hi.
Oh.
All right.
I'll say my head. Fuck. Forgot
And
about her.
forgot about that part, yeah.
I mean, to everyone, telepathically, to everybody. Yeah.
And she said, all right, can you tell me any more about your visit with the Giants? And as she's talking, she's waving her hand and you see a piece of parchment and a quill come out onto the table and start writing, as she's sort of directing it and having this conversation with you.
I'll be fairly honest about, what happened there and give sort of a rundown of our level. I mean, I'll muddle a little bit our level of involvement that we were in a side room. But, I'll discuss our meeting with the other little, what are they called, the Goliaths, and the actual meeting there and what we gleaned from it. But I will let her know there's other information we were not privy to. We don't have all the facts, but...
Okay. Okay, and when you said you muddy the part where you were in the side room, are you making it sound like you were in the main room the whole time, or?
I'm gonna just leave that blank, so I'm gonna try to have her infer. I'm gonna try just to imply that we were part of it, but not outright say it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of leave it blank, so it sounds like we were.
Okay, all right. Would anyone like to add anything to that? No? Okay.
I mean, we'll make it. I mean, I'm gonna tell them that neither Bjorn nor I was there
Oh, okay.
for the
Sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, she, seems very intent on listening. She's not really providing a lot of information, but just wants to, better understand what it is that you went through. And, after a little while, you notice that she sort of drops the spell. The quill, goes back into its holder. She says, well, I can give you our response, and I would recommend, not letting this fall into the wrong hands. It seems that the giants trust you, so we'll trust you. I guess that's all I can say, unless you have any questions for me.
I do wish you to know that we've only been here in the Isles themselves for a short time, and our hearts are in the place where, for the people, we're not really familiar with the different factions, and we did sense a fair bit of hate from the giants toward Dragonborn and other these apparently two sides to the contest that's going on. We just want to make sure that we're doing the right thing for the regular people, for the people overall of the Isles. So I felt it important that you know that, and I don't know if that changes anything for us or for in your eyes, but I felt it important that you didn't just think we were all in with the giants or the other side. We've met a few folks from that from this other side that seemed to be a bit of a neutral party. Amara. I can mention Mara, right? Jules, I think, or Mara rather, said that we can mention her. Amara and her friend there. And I can scroll up, but I was Shanling and Shanling. And I know that there's more than one simple side to this. Just know that as far as our relationship goes, I want it founded on you knowing where our motives are.
So your involvement is more that you met the Goliaths and giants first, and simply went into an agreement with them that you would pass along their information.
It's more that we had heard about you, and that you take a healthy, neutral, understanding stance on the matter. And so ultimately we wanted to meet you, and delivering this letter seemed like it was important information for you to have, but also a good way for us to make an introduction so that we can be on the fair, just side of this whole thing, as I'm sure we're all going to be swept up in whatever's coming.
Yes, well, I cannot divulge what was in the letter, but I will say that it is... Actually, make a persuasion check before.
Okay. All right. I don't know. Where's my thing? It's +8. So, which would be 23.
23. Okay, yeah. I cannot divulge what was in the letter, but I can say it is a bit concerning. Tensions do seem to continue to rise, and Well, I did not live through the last uprising, obviously. But I've been around long enough to know that it will be all-encompassing of every inhabitant of these isles should things worsen.
Right.
So I'm glad to hear that you aren't taking one side without hearing the other. That is a wisdom we don't necessarily find outside of our own. You can tell she means the elves.
Ah, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, if there's anything that we can do, we're a strong group of people with, I think, quite a bit of diversity, different backgrounds, different ways of thinking, different cultures, and I think that together we make really, really wise decisions, sort of. Oh, larger decisions, perhaps wise. Day to day, maybe not so much. And I'll kind of glance over at everyone. But if you're ever in need, if there's ever anything we can do to help find that balance, well, I'm here. I don't want to speak for everyone, but I'm here.
She'll kind of look at the rest of the group and see how they respond to what Lennox just said.
Definitely.
That is quite generous for only having been on the Isles for how long again, you said?
Oh, I'd say I have no idea.
It's fine. It's been a few months,
okay.
But yeah.
A few months.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Bjorn and I are from here, right?
Oh.
Yeah. So.
I see.
Yeah, I'm from Jewelhorn down the way.
Oh. I see. Well. Then yes, of course I will remember your names, but let Lucia know. And she'll kind of like motion towards the door that opens as she mentions the name, and you see that her aide come through. How best to find you, and should anything arise, we will contact you, and you the same. Please feel comfortable knowing that you can reach out directly to us, and Lucine will make sure to arrange that for you.
You're too generous. Thank you kindly, and I'll give another bow.
Of course. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'll mentally ask everyone. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jules, if you got something.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you have a time frame on when you'll have an answer for us to bring back to the Giants?
Oh, yes, of course. And she'll wave her hand, and that piece of paper that had the quill going as she was talking to you folds itself up into this like beautiful origami flower, and then you see like a seal kind of pour over it, so it looks like a red rose in wax, and it floats over to all of you and just sort of hovers there for one of you to take it. There you are.
Would it be too much of us to ask how you responded to the Giants?
Well, that would imply that you know what was in the original letter. Is that something that you know?
Well, I'm assuming that it's something along the lines of, hey, the dragons are being assholes. What are we going to do?
Make a persuasion check for me.
That's
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for her to tell you.
Persuasion,
Yeah.
17.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, 17.
She'll kind of ponder for a moment and say, in all things, I'm encouraging caution and thought before anything is moving forward.
Right.
I fear that the brashness and boldness of both sides may cause issues for everyone.
All right.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, I hope you all have a safe journey back and enjoy your time here in the city.
Thank you kindly.
Thank
Did we
you.
get a
Thank
time
you for your
frame
time.
from her? Is there a time we need to do this by? Because last time we were real slow.
The giants gave you 2 months, and you took about 2 months. They gave you 2 months. It seems like it was more on the giants themselves. Like, you just need to get it back to the giants. So she didn't give you a time frame that needs.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like in game, we haven't taken that long, right?
In game, you have taken. Oh, I will look it up for you.
Like
so
3
you know.
weeks or something?
Yeah, no, it's been more than 3 weeks. It has been more than 3 weeks because this all happened, if you can imagine, before you ran into Narf. You had the, yeah.
That only took like a day.
And then you had to travel up to Bogmandir, which was
like 4 hours.
We chased tiny pony creatures. And...
Yeah, that took like an hour.
And then that was almost a week. And then you were in Bogmandir for almost a week. And then you've spent...
We were in Bogmandir for 3 days.
No, you were not.
Wasn't it 3 days?
I have a calendar, my friend.
Nice.
Yeah, it was longer than
3
that.
days.
It was closer to a week.
Okay.
So it's been a hot minute. It has certainly not been 2 months, but it has been. It's approaching on at least a month, if not.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh yeah, because you had to go to the gnome tribe. Which is where you met Jules. Yeah. Quite a bit has happened since then. Oh my gosh! Stop changing songs. Freaking.
I'm enjoying it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, what are you gonna do? I'm just waiting for something crazy to come on. You know. Okay, so she will leave you. Lucian will get you all set up with. It's not the same seal that you were given by the giants, but it's sort of like this letter of entrance, so that you can make an appointment with the lady if needed in the future.
All right.
Yeah. So you've got that letter, and you've got your answer to the giants.
Nice. Productive day, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. So we have to go talk to Lucian and tell him how to get a hold of us. How do you guys think that should be?
I guess we can see if they have any. I know there's some magic that can do that. Perhaps they
Sending
know it.
stones.
Or the stones themselves. Or I think once someone knows us, there's the send-in spell that they can use. But I guess let's find out from them what's best.
Yeah. All right.
So you have this discussion with Lucian, and he will. Yeah, he will give you a sending stone, and he said that he will have the other one, so it won't go directly to Lady Leandon. But if you need to get a hold of them, that is the best way to do it.
Who wants to hold on to this? I don't trust myself.
Well, not me.
Right? I'll hold it, but...
I'm already carrying precious cargo as it is.
Congratulations, Alex.
Oh, God, no, not like that. No.
What?
No.
That is not how you tell someone.
Time the fuck out.
Oh, Jules? Oh, happy day. Happy day. Well, we don't know the...
Ashes, God damn it.
Don't know the effects of sending stones near babies.
Don't
so.
scare me like that.
Oh.
I was hurting so much.
I'm gonna say it's okay. I'm gonna look at her like it's okay. You know, there are procedures, but if you want to keep it, I'll figure something out.
So with that, I will say Ileana has been the one to keep all of your important things up until this point. So it
I got it.
reasonable.
I got this one. I can do it.
All right.
I'll pass it over to Ileana.
Derek,
Thank you, Ileana.
Oh God! I'm surprised no one trusts Derek Bartz.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Derek. You have so many talents.
Such as.
Such as. Look, Derek saved the day a number of times. He's really come through when we needed him. And who else can run down steps like that? That was incredible. That's tumbling all over my face. Not the great way that Bjorn was.
I was wearing chainmail, by the way.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Plus, you're just a pleasure to be around, Derek.
Oh, not a pleasure enough to hold your scroll.
Correct.
Okay.
But-
So where is our party at this moment?
So
We're
you
in-
would have, yeah, just finishing up in her main like study area where she would have left at this point. So,
Okay.
and I will say that you can give it to Ileana. It'll be your job to let her know that she has that on her.
So, Linux,
Hi.
why are we agreeing to go back to the Giants?
I think it was part of the whole thing that we started. We deliver it here. I didn't realize that we'd have to bring it back, but if this letter can calm down or keep the Giants in check, I think that's good for everyone. Just the people of the Isles.
Do you
Eric,
do you see the size of this city? I met some fishermen. They just sell fish to these people. They buy so much seafood. They can't send messengers of their own. They're not even compensating us. Are you serious? Why are we doing this? Like it was.
Well, I'm sure they just wanted to trust some folks that could handle the task.
They definitely compensated us.
No, they're not compensating us enough. Not
There's
for,
like
You were definitely compensated.
no
Yeah.
for months of work. No.
Oh my god, you haven't even.
Derek, I personally appreciate this quest that we're doing because
This is a 6-month effort by the time it's done.
Oh, you're killing Vic.
You guys don't even remember what you got from the fucking Giants, do you?
wasn't it like a shit ton of gold?
Mm-mm.
Like a lot of
jewels
gold,
or
right?
something? What was that? Gems or something? Gems and jewels?
Yeah, there's a bunch of gems that were worth a
Speaking of, I
Bunch
really
of
need. I
fucking
have
money.
a few. I have some things that I've been carrying around for.
Some colorful rocks sitting in a fucking bag that we can't cash in because we're too busy walking back and forth.
That's a very good point, Derek. I think I'd like to go sell some of this. We're carrying around stuff we picked up off of dead bodies a long time ago that we can't use. We're just to sell, including maybe some of those gems. And I have some items still that I need to take a look at. They might have a little bit of magic in them. I think I'd like to do that next.
I'd like to do that, but I guess we just need to leave and start walking back to the Giants instead.
No, we'll take...
Derek, we're potentially stopping a gigantic war from ravaging my home.
Yeah,
That's
are
a
there-
pretty good.
No, I don't think your home's at any risk. I don't see any dragons here. It's all right.
Did anyone? How does this telepathic bond thing work? Can I? I want to try and send just Jules a message and be like, Jules, I'm sending you a message, but
Yeah.
Alex, tell me if you can hear it too.
Okay. Just make a wisdom check for me.
Okay. Ching. It's a 19, and wisdom is just do 21.
Okay. Yeah. So all of you have sort of noticed the first couple of days it was really hard to cut off your thoughts to everybody else because you're realizing this is like on all the time, right? And but it's taken a few days and you've kind of figured it out. And now Lennox is testing it and he's realizing yes, he can individually send messages back and forth.
Nice. Okay. I forget what I was gonna send, but I'm glad I know now that I can send it.
Sorry.
I'll be like,
No, it's on me.
What's up? What's up, Leonard?
Oh, shite. Nope, I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oops. But I was just testing. Apparently, we can send messages directly to one another. Also, I'm very sorry for the thoughts that you may have come through on that first day. I know I have a very eclectic taste of imagery in my head.
Very flattering. It's fine.
Oh, very good. I'll send that one out. I'll repeat that to everyone. I'm very sorry.
Bjorn will just turn to you all. You're doing that thing again where you're
Yeah.
staring at each
Oh.
other.
Lord, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. Oh,
All
well,
right.
You need to work that out so you don't look so obvious about it.
that's a good point. You mean I shouldn't stare off like this when I...
Looking right at the person.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think I'd like to check these
We're up here in
items,
the
sell
city.
goods. And
We're
then...
up here in the city. You could go case for that stone,
Yeah.
Right.
and then you could do your business while you plan.
I like it.
Okay.
It's true.
Take some time to go see your family there, Jules. Think on a plan. Take care of
Yeah,
your
we can see them later. I
Because
just
when you take this, you're gonna want to go.
wear disguises and whatnot.
Question, Bjorn. So, as you probably heard, we're looking to set up a good rapport with the fine folk here. Is taking this gonna sour that? Or does it depend on our execution?
Obviously, it depends on your execution. If you don't get caught, nobody's gonna know. But it is locked in the College of Science, so you're gonna have to go into there and take an artifact that's on display.
I know someone who's perfect for this job.
Who is it?
Me.
Hack burglar!
Me. Listen.
Sorry.
Me and Elxaris can get in and get this thing if y'all can give us the opening.
I so agree.
I mean, let's go see what the environment's like and what the
Right.
conditions are.
Let's go take
Maybe-
a walk through.
Here. I think Elxaris and I should not go in, and we'll trust you to give us the details so that we haven't been seen previously.
Oh,
That makes sense.
All right.
Makes sense. Is Bjorn like clearly one of a kind? Like, do I think that looking at him, do I think that he'd be immediately recognized going in to the?
I mean, he looks like a dwarf, although his attire and possessions are a bit unique.
Mhm.
You know.
If he doesn't tumble too much.
Bjorn, would you be willing to just kind of wear a disguise or an outfit to
Absolutely.
change the way you look as we go case this place?
Sure.
Okay.
And if I was inside, I could show Derek Bardson and Elxaris exactly what it looks like in that room.
Oh,
Okay.
that's intriguing.
Right. Well, Ileana will stay back with Elxaris and Derek. Make sure they don't get into trouble.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm always on my best behavior.
So
Just. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, guys, I have an idea. I could create a replica of the artifact
Ooh,
that we could leave in its place.
that would be handy.
Yeah.
Like Indiana Jones.
that could at least buy us time.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I kind of, I got to make it kind of shitty so they didn't know I didn't make it. If that makes sense.
If there's only one person who can make a fake this good.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
I got to make it kind of shitty.
And just another idea, just to throw it out there. So, of course, I'm a bit worried about souring our new budding friendship or relationship here with the elves of Cazadothia.
Yeah.
We do find ourselves with a wee bit of gold and platinum. So, I think perhaps we could disguise one of us and hire some people to try and steal it. Instead of any of us. Get the job done.
Possibly.
Take
It sounds
care
like
of
there's
Bjorn.
already other people here, perhaps looking for it, and I don't know who we could even begin to trust for such.
Yeah. If you want, if we want it done right, we got to do it ourselves, I think.
All right. Just wanted to.
You know what we could
throw it out
hire someone to do? You know what I'm gonna say?
there. Nope.
to bring
Carry
the
a
scroll.
fucking scroll to the giants.
Do we know of any like really reliable messenger services or anything?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And trusty couriers.
Make
I mean, guys,
a
this is
history check.
a war we're trying to prevent. I think this has a.
No, it's a natural one. No.
Yeah.
Trust the god.
Yeah.
Not on your limited time on this island.
Well, let's walk towards the academy, and if there's any shops on the way, we'll sell. Sell those gems.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. A shop that can identify magic items and a healer's shop place.
Lennox, I can identify magic items.
Thank you, Jules. Do you mind on the way, or is that gonna be trouble? Oh,
no, I can just. I'll bang it out right now.
all right. And I'm gonna have him check those items at Pepino.
Yeah.
I got the magic ones from Pepino.
I'll cast the magic because I'm.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you have a fuck ton of potions. You've got all of those gems, and then you have all of Pepino's shit. You're gonna have to decide what you're going to
just
do.
Pepino's shit.
Okay.
Like magical
what
items.
Pepino
Don't
have?
worry about the I'm not gonna bother with the potions yet.
Oh,
Okay.
you should already know what Pepino's magical items did.
Well,
Yeah,
you
there
have
was a
one-
thing you found in the room from the lamp, right? That we didn't cast anything on.
Oh, isn't that
Yeah,
summoned
yeah.
in a Afridi or something like that? Or am I thinking of something else?
You had the jar that you handed Derek, and then
That
there was
makes all the
another thing.
mayonnaise he wants, right?
No, not that. No, Pepino does have that jar. Pepino does have the jar of the
Mayonnaise.
alchemist. Yeah, the
Oh, okay.
alchemist jar.
Alchemy.
And he
Yeah.
has the haversack of spices, which I think Derek has at the moment. No, there was like a vase, like a capped vase that you had handed Derek in that room, and then I think there was a lantern of some sort, but I'll have to go and look at his. I'll pull it up right now. But while we have Chris here, what I'm going to do is, since you're using him in your thing, I'm going to jump to what it is you're doing in the academy. So we can get as much of that done before we lose Chris in the night. So, yeah. So we'll deal with all that other bullshit later. So you arrive at the academy. If I remember correctly, and I do, Jules, you made a check to see if you remember where, Bjorn had told you about some, that it was an orb, and you kind of thought about it, and you know that it's, that within the sort of professor's wing, right, where all of them do their research, so it's not the student's wing, but over in their wing, there is a room that has all these like arcane focuses and things, and there are orbs and wands and things of that nature that are stored there, and it's a, it's almost like the library in Beauty and the Beast, but all like orbs and arcane focuses. So that is the place that came to mind, which to get in there, you would know that you would just need permission to go in there. So
Let's go visit one of my old professors. Someone that I would think would be able to give me permission.
let you in. Okay. Let's just make it to move things along. Why don't you go ahead and make a persuasion check for me?
I'm gonna wait outside. I don't want that. I want as many stops between me and anything that happens as possible. That's the face of our group.
Well, then roll the 1.
You rolled a 1. Okay.
So.
Okay.
So 1.
Yeah. I was just seeing if they rolled a 1. So your professor was like, "Yeah, you don't really have a good. Do you have a reason to even go in there, or are you just saying you want to stick your head in?"
I just want to, pop in. I was thinking about studying magic a little more.
Okay.
And I wanted to see what kind of arcane focuses were out there.
Okay. So he's like, I trying to do this in the fastest time period. He would, with that sort of check, he would tell you that, he couldn't do it today. You can try and come back tomorrow. But he doesn't have time to do it, especially because you're with, Bjorn, who he doesn't know,
Yeah. Well, Bjorn's a cool guy,
Right. Yeah, I'll try and chime in and give him assist him. I'm a good stonesmith, and I'm pretty legendary in Volmadir, and I would love to examine some of these arcane focuses. That would be amazing. I heard they're legendary.
Okay. You are all so lucky. I just rolled 2 20s and a 15. So yeah. After you chat, it takes a little while to get in there, but finally he's like, okay, yeah, we'll swing by before my next lecture, and he'll bring you in there, and you can have a look around. So if you would both make investigation checks for me, and I will say,
Love to.
Bjorn, you can do it with advantage because you know what it looks like.
Can I just assist him?
Oh yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
I rolled pretty good, but yeah. So 23.
23. Yeah. Okay. It takes, about 45 minutes looking around because this place is huge. But you find the wall, and it's literally just shelf after shelf of orbs of different sizes, colors, shapes. There are, half a dozen that match the description. Bjorn keeps saying no, 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 and then yes. He finally sees it, and it's a small orb made of celestite, which is a soft light blue with sort of these silvery iridescent marbling throughout it.
Mm-hmm.
And you see it up on the 7th shelf, so you'd have to be up on like a ladder to get up there.
Okay.
Just sitting there on a little stand with a little tag next to it.
Is anything like in cases or like?
There were other parts that had things that were in cases. There were some things that were behind like locked gates. This one seems up on a shelf. It was behind, so you have to go into like a locked door room that has like, the doors are barred though they're see-through. So you go through this area and then they're up on that shelf, but it's not like in a case on the shelf. It's open on the shelf.
So what I want to do is I want to actually sketch it, but I'm also going to sketch like 2 others, just to make it look like I'm not focusing solely on the thing that might go missing tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna basically draw it in enough detail for me to replicate it.
Yeah. Just make a sleight of hand check for me.
Sure. Oh, hey.
I'll try and cover for him by talking about the great marbling that they have on the stones and stuff like that.
Perfect.
Well, I don't think I'm like breaking any rules by drawing it, right?
No. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good to know, though. Yeah.
Yeah. And I rolled a natural 20, so 22.
22. Okay. Yeah. So pretty fine detail, not only on this, but relatively fine detail on the other 2 things that you're drawing.
And then I'm actually, one of the ones that I'm not going to take, we'll say the last one that I draw, I'm actually going to like try and lift it up and see if anything happens, like when I look at the back of it.
Oh, okay.
Like if any alarms go off, basically, if I touch it.
So you go to grab it, and your professor says, "Oh, wait, just a second." And you see him mutter a little something and wave his hand over it, and then he says, "Go ahead."
Okay.
And you pick it up and
turn it around.
see a little tag on it.
I'm going to say, "Oh, is that what I've been like blasted back?" If I.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
No, just more. People would start asking questions.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Anytime.
Oh.
Come back if you're in town for a little while. Hit me up and we'll have a drink.
Absolutely.
All right.
Are you doing anything tomorrow?
No. Finishing up lectures pretty early, so.
All right. Let's grab a cocktail at like happy hour or something.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
So we'll help you back through.
Yeah.
And you make it back out to your friends.
Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm pretty sure. How confident do I feel that I would be able to make a replica?
You feel fairly confident that you could replicate it.
Okay. So guys, I think I'm going to make a replica. And because it's like known that I'm here, I'm going to be just hanging out with my professor. So I have an alibi tomorrow.
Ooh.
So I'll make it for you guys, and then you guys can figure it out. Does that sound good?
Fantastic. So, it is, probably about mid-afternoon. What do you want to accomplish today, for the rest of the day? You can just give me the list and we'll resolve it later. I just want to know what you want to accomplish.
I think sell the stuff, identify the stuff, buy what I need to make a replica, and then buy disguises for these guys.
And that's
Does anyone else have anything?
Derek. Yeah, Leonard wants to
I
find
have a
a healing
disguise
store.
kit.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
We'll find a house of healing.
And a forgery kit.
Ooh.
In case that comes in handy.
Mm,
I am a woman of many talents.
indeed.
And minor illusion.
Gus?
And Gust.
And
Apparently
Gust.
Gust is what all of my characters have now.
I have to make a shirt design that incorporates Gust. I just feel it needs to happen because it's so great.
Why that's a thing now? I don't know why that's a thing.
I'm sure Ileana's going to want a bookstore.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Anything
otherwise,
else?
work on the book some more.
And then work on the book, yeah. Anything else related to what you want to do to acquire this item for Bjorn?
You need to buy materials.
Yeah, that was on my list, to buy the necessary stuff. A, to pull it off, and B, to make the replica. I don't know, guys. This is my first heist. I've never really done anything like this.
I guess just talk over with Derek and Elxaris, like hear what their plan is for this, and make sure it seems sound.
Find somewhere to buy blankets.
What are the
Nice.
blankets? It's just...
You have a blanket. It's your fur, and it keeps me warm.
No, it's for the heist.
Oh.
What is the blanket gonna provide?
We're not talking about that right now. She only wants a list of where I need to go.
You just need it?
Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be great.
So, with the last little bit of time we have left, why don't we resolve the stuff to make the replica? So, what do you have to purchase to make that?
You're asking me?
Yes, I am. Wait, is it like one of the mechanics of your?
Oh, I can make whatever tools I need to make.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
like to tinkering or smithing or whatever, I can magically produce them.
Okay. So just make an investigation check for me.
Sure. Math is hard. 21.
21. Okay. And then make a sleight of hand check with your tinkering tools to make the
Sleight of hand. Hold on. Let me see if I have a feature or trait that gives me
yeah.
something.
You can also ask
Right
for
tool
help.
for the job.
You're proficient in it, so
Yeah, I am. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it then.
Okay.
Oh, nice. I rolled 17.
Okay.
So 22.
22. Okay.
Yeah.
So you create a replica of this orb, and you keep, looking at your notes. You keep having Bjorn take a look at it. You adjust it from different sides just to kind of take a look. And after a little bit of time, you feel fairly confident that this is a good a replica of the orb itself, and you show it to the group to show them, this is what you're going to be stealing tomorrow, and what we're going to replace it with. And Elxaris, you look at it and recognize that is definitely the orb from your vision.
Oh, shit.
And that's where we're going to end
Oh,
tonight's session.
shit!
That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
The orb that you're stealing is the one,
Yeah.
after all?
And we're gonna break it.
Oh, hail.
Mhm.
Oh, hail.
Elxaris
is
asked
going-
about it, and everyone ignored her.
I thought you had said that it was. I thought you were like,
Yeah, I
no, it's a
thought you said it
larger
wasn't.
orb, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I thought we did ask about it.
She also wasn't like super forthcoming about like anything about it.
Oh.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Blue.
You've not like
I
talked
said
to
it
us
was
about it.
blue, and it was an orb. What
Time to
else?
commission a second fake Elxaris.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
to
gonna create
give
a
to
fake
Bjorn.
for Elxaris.
Okay. Oh my goodness! Wow,
Awesome
that was
pick,
like
awesome.
3 cliffhangers in a row, y'all. We gotta get.
Whew.
It's okay. Next week is all shopping, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
45 minutes of shopping.
45 minutes of shopping, and then
An hour and a
heist.
half of Derek, like, I don't know, somehow fumbling the transaction of buying just a blanket.
A blanket. Oh my gosh.
Derek's good at buying blankets.
It'll be
Yeah.
fine. Well, I want to say, oh my gosh, thank you, Chris, for joining us. Not 1 week, but
Thank
2.
you, Chris.
2
Thank
weeks,
you.
thank you.
That
Woo!
was fun.
So,
I still don't know
um,
if you're evil or not, though. So I guess we'll get that sorted out.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's up in the air.
Yeah,
Mhm,
there's certainly contention over this orb.
And by you, I mean Bjorn. Chris probably is not evil.
mhm. Chris
Yeah.
rocks.
Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for hanging out with us. Lots of fun. It was sad we lost stuff in the middle of it, but you know,
Yeah.
that's what
Bummer.
you do. So if you liked hanging out with us, you can catch more D&D throughout the week. So every Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Friday night from 10 to 1, we have D&D of varying flavors. And then on Saturdays from 6 to 9, we have our D&D campaign in the early evenings. And then, of course, on top of that, on Mondays from 12 to 3, we have Mad Art by Steph. I keep wanting to say with Steph. Mad Art by Steph, where she draws all the fun fan art that we vote on during the week. And then on Sundays, we have Mad Bird Plays, where we all hang out and play board games and Jackbox from 2 to 5 on Sundays. So yeah, come hang out with us throughout the week, have lots of fun, and come back next Sunday at 10 p.m. to find out how this heist is going to go and what they're going to do with the orb when they get it.
I miss
Oh.
this.
I'm gonna make some
Yeah.
popcorn. Because I'm just gonna be,
I know.
I'm just gonna be a
Steal it.
spectator for
That
this.
hot disaster. Yeah.
I know. I know. And great. You have a whole week to plan a heist, y'all. So you'll do it 20 minutes before
Heist.
we start next week, I'm sure.
I'm
So,
planning this heist right now.
Yes.
I'm gonna be talking to Tosh tomorrow.
Mhm.
Yay! Please
Alright.
do. Distract me from my life.
All right.
So Dan, are we going to rate anybody?
We do indoor adventures.
Ooh, all
Gonna
right.
give them a little checksy.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll go say hi to them, and everyone have a fantastic week, and we'll see you next Sunday. All right.
Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Bye, guys.